Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Little background music for you folks. Don't have to worry about it being royalty free. Da 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 da. My mama done told me get something for dinner. We will be starting shortly. Yes, we don't even have a visitor yet. Visitors, feel free to chat in the chat app. Pastito to the left hand side. Pastito to the left hand side. Yeah. Something came up. Pastito to the left hand side. All right, let's make sure we have some good volume here. Don't want to be too loud. All right, well, while I'm waiting for folks to join, shut up, recording here. Tell you what, it's all about the Morkies. Hey, shut up. All right, so I've got all my current favorites and games I'm interested in already set up as favorites here. So obviously this is not, this is about 365 games, one for every day of the year. So these are all my favorite things in MAME. Obviously there are a couple thousand more, but these are the ones that I tend to play a lot. And these are also the ones that are demoing. So let's see. Of course, there's always Robotron, right? If you ever need to fall back, there's always Robotron. And someone's going to probably yell at me for the filter. I should go in and turn that off. I'm not actually a big fan of the filter either. Now, a lot of times you'll see this on MAME, this factory settings restored bit. If, in the case of the Shield, if you push in both analog sticks, you'll get this menu. Just do a soft reset and you're in business. You won't have to ever do that again. Well, until you reinstall MAME and it loses the config file. Robotron is easily one of the greatest games ever made. Ever made. Why? Because it's not only a game of skill, but it's a game of greed. It's a shame you can't see this 60-inch plasma I'm playing this on. Oops. A little sensitive on the sticks here. Plus I haven't played this in a while. So Robotron is about saving these little humans and not getting dead. You know, like most games. It's really hard to do commentary on this game. The green Hulks cannot be killed. All you have to do, you have to put up with them. The little red guys are the main concern. And those little circle thingies will actually spawn nasty little shooters that will watch you and try to shoot you ahead of time. The Hulk will also kill those humans. Oops, I missed a couple over there. This is the brain wave. Lots of humans, but as you can see, they quickly get converted. Not used to the throw on the shield controller here. See, so once they get a hold of them, they're dead. So, we're gonna harvest a little bit. Dick. Okay, no more to harvest. So I know what you're thinking. Why bother with these little guys at all? Why not just, play? Well, those little guys, the little humans, are exponentially worth points. Every one you get doubles in point value, which means the more of them you get consecutively without dying, the more points it's worth. Keep an eye on them this time. These are the tanks. You need to stay off the walls, stay towards the inside. Like I said, I'm a little rusty here. Yeah, well, it's a good warm-up game. Yeah. Oh, I forgot how to do this. Fine, close enough. Alright. Let's hop back in here for one more, then we'll move on. So that was worth 1,000. Alright. Get the next guy, providing I don't get my ass killed. Now it's 2,000. Now this is the first level to get the little spawner guys. Oops. What just happened here? Well, sometimes Robotron resets. I've actually never seen that, and I've got it on video. Interesting. I believe that would be a CPU panic. Alright, one more time on this. At least let me have one more game of this before we move on. If there's a game in MAME you'd like to see, put it in the chat window. See, we got a few visitors now. I see the Hulk already killed that other one, so I'm out the points anyway. This game is about serious adrenaline. So these little guys always go to the corners to spawn. See? You don't want to let them. You don't want to let those little guys get out. I'll tend to go after those as quickly as possible. I won't lie to you. The chat window's throwing me a little bit too. Alright, obviously I shouldn't be playing Robotron tonight. There we go, there's extra life action. Alright. Good, good. I wanted to restart my count. Alright, enough of this. Alright, nobody's putting anything up in the chat window they want to see. So we're just going to go on to something else. Let's see here. So I'll just scroll here and you guys can throw something in the chat window if you want to see something in particular. I've got other stuff too. This is just what I have tagged. So a lot of people want to see like what Mortal Kombat would look like on the Shield, except for, that's interesting. I don't have either of those set up. This is a new kind of a copy over to the Shield. So let's see. What do I have? I know Killer Instinct doesn't work. Let's see. I'm trying to find something that takes some guts to run. You know what takes some guts to run is Narc. Narc's fun. And the Shield does play it very well. Come on. Sometimes this is fun to watch the systems boot. Other times, you just want to kill. Another one of these. Again, soft reset. And we'll get past this. Come on. Move along. Move along. There we go. So this was a very controversial game at the time. Obviously, drug dealers, lots of blood.
Oh no, the knife, man.
So this game is another game of extreme greed. And I'll show you why. Right? So first of all, you have some guided missiles, or non-guided missiles. I'm going to pick up the crap that they leave. Now, if you go up and you touch them, sometimes they'll surrender. Oops. Now, when you see when they get busted, it's worth a lot of points to you later. Unfortunately, you also get the crap shot out of you. That's enough of that. Okay, see, he's just waiting for me to arrest him. Pick up all the drug money, pick up all the drugs. What a game, right? Spread them. Pick up all the drug money. Kill, kill, kill. What a great game. Oh. Then, of course, if they run, you shoot them. See, I'm almost out of lives already, and I haven't even gotten anywhere yet. This is an arcade game of the truest form. Boom! Hey, get back here. Spread them. Oops. Yeah, I'm almost dead. Fortunately, the joys of MAME. Now, if you sit on a screen too long, they'll send these dogs out. Real huge pain in the butt. If you played Smash TV, you'll know what this is, what it's like at the end of the level. Spread them. Alright, there's the safe card. I need to get out of this damn level. Time to just waste some people. Let's get out of my way. Let's get out of here. Busted. Sometimes you just want to kill. Dang it. Just give me your drugs. A little bag of coke. Drug money. See, this plays nice and smooth. There's no audio problems. Unfortunately, it's a hard as hell game. Alright, in we go. Now, this is where all those busts pay off. Dang, I thought I got more than that. Oh, probably because I restarted. Oh well. This guy is great. He actually throws needles at you and sticks you with drugs. You can understand why this game was frowned upon. Eventually, the drug dealer will get me, don't worry. See? Look at that. Shoot me up with drugs. What a game. Goodbye. Yeah, notice how fast he gave up when I blew up all of his buddies? Yeah, too bad I had to shoot him in the back. He shouldn't have ran. Dumbass. Alright. So you kind of get the idea. Oh, see, these guys don't arrest very easy. They'll, well, they blow up well, though. And it's chopper time. Chopper will strafe you. So while you're worried about these guys, you're worried about the chopper coming in and strafing you. Obviously a nice, well-timed... Oh, this guy's out in the way. Yeah. It's a lot easier with two people. Freeze! Get over here. Yeah, you get the idea. Just goes downhill from here. It cracked up clowns. Oh, you at least got to see the. Oh, I'm out of missiles. You at least got to see the dogs. Hang on. I'll dick around here for a few minutes until the dogs come out. Oh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Like how they give up, like, and run. Hey, go here. The dogs. I'm sure the dogs will come out eventually. Don't you love that synth soundtrack? Dun, 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 dun. Ooh. Maybe the dogs only come in on the inside. Hang on, let me go inside so you can see the dogs. Get some cash. Alright, here we go. Oh, you're gonna see them anyway. So you get to blow up the drug lab. Ah. Send the hounds. So you can crouch, which is really the only way to kill the dogs. Ugh. Imagine playing this at the arcade where you're putting in a quarter every 3 seconds. Yes, death and carnage. Always a favorite. I hate the dogs. Alright, you get the idea. Enough narc. So narc is definitely one of the more heavier games. Let's see. Of course, the one that you always go for is Stun Runner. Right? Stun Runner has ridiculous system requirements. So this is the one you really always want to test out your MAME build with. Usually this twitches like mad, it stutters, the audio is all choppy, but you can decide for yourself. It's pretty impressive.
Good luck.
Not bad, huh? That's how I was any good at this game, so don't judge me. But as you can see, it definitely runs super fast. I mean, if you've ever played MAME on anything less than optimal, you'll know that this is an amazing version of Stun Runner going on here. Come on.
You have completed level 1.
Right? I didn't lie. Stun Runner plays great. Alright, so what else do I have in here? Let's see. Yeah, most of this stuff just plays fine on anything. I might just have to just start playing some games. Let's see. Ninja Warriors is another one that takes a lot of processing power if it's the right one. Am I thinking of the right game? Yeah. So for this one, you have to go into like video options and stretch the screen. Triple side by side to get this game. This and Darius and some other ones. Hopefully that didn't tweak out anything over there on that end. But yeah, this is one of those cool 3-screen games. Real high resolution looking. We actually had an arcade that had this game. And I'll tell you, it's just gorgeous. You know what's funny is that this game plays like crap on almost every system. I mean, there's always choppies, there's always something, the music stutters. But this is just silky. I always had a soft spot for this game. I like the music too. This is Ninja Warriors. Unfortunately, it's been a while since I played, so you'll have to forgive me. Get over there. Ugh. If I can at least get to the wolves. Peter would have a real problem with the wolves. There we go. Yeah, isn't it a great game? No problem, Pidge. I'll play to the wolves and we'll call it quits and move on. Oh, that's the other thing too, is you'd like take damage. I always thought that was cool. I mean, it's like commonplace in games now, but back then. Ugh. We'll at least have to get to the wolves. I think I can continue. I actually felt guilty killing these wolves or dogs or whatever they are. Like Colonel Troutman there. I know what you're thinking. I'm gonna use those all the time. limited supply. That's funny, a tablet shop. Wish I could run or something. Yeah, these guys get a little more clever as the game goes on. Oop. Case in point. Oh, I hate these guys. They pretty much can only take damage from behind. Damage from behind. There we go, there's one out of the way. Come on. There we go. Okay, we should have some dogs here soon. Yeah, back off, pal. Little, oh, that always gives me the feeling of, oh, there we go. Here they come, too. Just in time. I don't think, oop. That always gives me the feeling of Double Dragon right there with a little gate open, with the garage open. Dang it. Slow on the uptake today. Mortar guy. I'm out. Makes me want to play Russian attack. Alright, well, you get the idea. Same thing goes for Punch-Out. You may have to do some screen altering. Let me show you how that works. So right now you've only got one screen. Right? So you don't see the bottom. Again, go into this menu, go to Video Options, and you can do dual over-under, dual side-by-side, gapless, whatever you want. Right, there we go. It looks better. Oops, my bad. Just whatever.
Ladies and gentlemen, Glass Joe.
Of course, this game always plays nice, but I'm telling you, when you have this on a big 60-inch screen... Oops, I don't have the controls down here yet.
Body blow, body blow. Right, 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 left, right, right, knock him out. Left,
Stick a move, stick a move.
left, body blow.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Body blow, body blow. Left, 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 body blow, body, knock him out. Uppercut, body, come on, uppercut.
Oh, come on. Don't be like that.
Body blow, he's down to the count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get up.
Really?
Right, come on. Body blow, body, put him away. Uppercut, body, he's down to the count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Knockout. Great fighting for an uppercut.
Sorry, just had to close something.
Houston Hurricane.
See, I've never understood why we cannot get the arcade version of this game. Oops. I gotta remap the keys for this.
Body blow, body blow, body blow, left, body blow, body blow, left.
I mean, the DS should have had this game on it.
Left, left, body blow, left, left. Come on, right.
My timing's off. Used to be able to do the whole dodging of that, or the whole, I've really got to change the button configuration.
Body blow, body blow, body blow, body blow, body blow, body blow. Knock him out. Uppercut, body blow, left, body blow. Come on.
Alright, so, don't quite have the tenacity I used to have. Alright, everyone knows Punch-Out. Let's look at some more obscure games, shall we? Again, if you'd like to see something in particular running on the Shield Android TV, let me know. In the meantime, I don't know why my Mortal Kombat set doesn't work. That would be a good selection. Magic Sword's probably a good one to look at. Any of the Neo Geo stuff's a little more demanding. Where's this Capcom? I think this is Neo Geo, isn't it? No, this is Capcom. Alright. Keep going. Who doesn't like a game that's essentially Dungeons and Dragons, right? Makes me in the mood to play Shinobi. As you can see, this plays great. Just because I can't play it worth a crap. Thank you. Oh, baby. Oh, come here. That's right. Fight with me. Man, looking pretty cute. Remove me. Hey, what is that, Blanca? Those look like Orcos from He-Man. Now that I think about it, he kind of looks like He-Man. I think that's intentional. Ah, dead. Alright. Enough of that. Let's see. Oh, Karnov's a weird game, man. Have you played Karnov lately? It's a weird game. It's another one that I think that somebody was passing the Doochie. Let's see, I get this all my controls figured out here. Oops, nope. Now, what a lot of people didn't know about Karnov is there's hidden crap. Oh, come on. There's hidden crap all over this game. How was Karnov good on the NES? You know, sometimes the arcade ports look great. Sometimes they don't. See, that was 25 cents I would have just thrown away. Alright, let's keep going. I actually played this for like 5 or 6 hours straight, I think, one time. Just trying to see how far I could get. So at the bottom, you're collecting items, right? Like this bomb, the ladder. There's all sorts of things you can collect. And then you can actually activate it. Now, somewhere up here, there's a pair of shoes. Yeah, so it's been a while. Sue me. Again? Guess you'll learn the level this way, right? I hate Karnov. I don't even know why I'm playing this. Enough of that. It's a weird game, though. Yes, good old Karate Champ, man. You know, my martial arts studio actually had this game in the lobby. And this is one of those games you can only play with... Oh, wait a minute. This is the wrong one. I want the versus one. Hang on. That one's weird. I'm not used to that one. This is the one that we had in the Karate studio. There we go. Right, so this is a twin stick deal. So it tells you how to play sort of at the bottom, right? You use both sticks in various combinations to perform what you want to do. Both down, both up, foot sweeps, flying side kicks. You got to figure what, so there's what, 4, 2, so there's what, 8 different techniques you can do? That's pretty good for an old arcade game. And of course there's blocking and all that stuff. Cheap shot.
Half point.
Don't worry, the cheap shots don't last long in this game.
Good.
He gets his cheap shots too. That spinning roundhouse bit will get you like serious. Boom! So usually that gets you like a full point. It's cheap. Cheap shots. Come here. Boom!
Full point.
Yeah. So best out of 3, of course. We'll do another cheap shot. He wasn't expecting it. Oh, full point. Oh, wow. Usually those jumping side kicks. Boom. Oh. Face hit.
Full point.
That lunge punch is evil. Yeah, the computer is not above taking its cheap shots either. See if I can do that spinning bit. Bam!
Full point.
Yeah, background kick. Gorgeous. 1,000 points and 1,000 score, and then full point. So now you have this little bonus level that I could never do. Dead. I guess I could have ducked under that one. Cheap shot. Boom!
Half point.
Like I said, this only lasts a couple of rounds. Then he starts to get hard. Punch in the face.
Full point.
Yeah, I played this a couple times. I think I paid all my karate tuition just by putting money into this game.
Full point.
Look at that. I should get like a flawless victory. I forgot about the back kick. You can jump. Back kick. Oh, crap. Damn it.
Half point.
Okay, enough of the fun stuff. Let's just beat his ass. Bam! Oh, cheap lunge punch. Can't remember what the squatting reverse punch was. Oh, there it is. Ooh!
Full point.
Yes. He's gonna try for a dirty pool shot. Bad move. Oh no!
Half point.
I can't believe that wasn't a fair and equitable block.
Stop.
Judge.
Judge.
White. That's right. Hang your head in shame. I like this. This is a board-breaking one, I think. I like this one, though. Oh, jeez. Whatever. Alright. That's enough Karate Champ. And what else do we have in here? Jungle Hunt. They're all in here. Gauntlet 2. Little Frenzy. It's amazing what passed for graphics, huh? I don't know why it's beeping like that. God, remember when this was like it? Like everybody was playing this? Okay, I'm gonna have to use the D-pad, I think. It was cool. This was one of those games that, like, the home version, you know, whoever oh crap, whoever had like the best home version won. Remember in Frenzy you could shoot old Evil Otto. Alright, enough of that. You guys don't want to see frickin' Frenzy. Let's see. I hate playing Nintendo stuff because then if I put this on YouTube, they all freak out. Here's a good game that a lot of people never played, Cloak and Dagger. This is like a genius twin-stick shooter right here. So the idea is to get to the center and light the bomb and then get out before you blow up. So we're going to play off the ground floor. Oh, no. There we go. This is what passed for a cutscene in the 80s. Alright. So your goal is just to get to the other side. But if you really want any points or you want to find a map to get the secret box. Alright, so there's a couple of guys that will shoot at you. These first couple of levels are pretty laid back. Except for now the bomb's going to go off. The fuse will light itself. See, I got a very poor fuse bonus. Now, if I had lit it off, it would have definitely scored me more points. You want those secret boxes because eventually that'll have a map. There we go. Let's get those guys out of the way. We'll go and light that fuse. Now watch this. You can... Oh, dang it. Too close. The cutscenes in the elevator are great. Sometimes his hat will get stolen. Sometimes you'll sit there and flip a coin. And if you get out late enough, he'll get fried. And check this out. I'll see if I can... Oh, those red boxes will blow up on you, too. Give me that secret box. Crap. Trust me, you'll understand why we want the secret box here in a minute. Crap, it's already lit. Torched. It's a lot more fun when you make it to the elevator before getting torched. There we go. I'm stuck. Get that thing lit. I'm stuck on the treadmill. Dang it. You guys didn't get to see it. Now here's the cool part. If you really want to, let me just start this over. So you can like start from pretty much like wherever you sort of left off, which is cool. Except for I gotta hit the right button. So now I skipped ahead. Alright. Light this sucker off. Get the box. Run! Nope. Just go. Oh, crap. Want you guys to see him when he barely gets in. I can't remember the guy's name who made this game. He actually did it on, I think, the 5200, something like that. Anyway, they were talking about how coming up with those little animations was just a huge pain in the butt. I mean, it was just something they had to sit and think about. The game itself wasn't all that hard to program, but it took them forever to come up with different animations for him. Alright, cool, here we go. Watch this. Oh, he only sweats. Like, if you get really, really close, you can see the levels destroying on as you go down. I'm not a big fan of these carving levels. Takes some of the fun out of it. I'm gonna be stuck in here. See if I can get a little closer this time. Right, here we go. Well, that fuse is a long one. Ah, not close enough. Anyway, it's Cloak and Dagger. Again, one of my favorites. And there's Bump and Jump. This game gets no love either. This is actually available, oddly enough, as like a PlayStation Portable Mini. I love this game. The Commodore 64 version of this was like dead on. Even the NES version was not. The NES version, they kind of tricked it out a little bit, like they tended to do. So the concept of this is to not get your butt slammed into a wall, like that, but to slam them into the wall. You have to be traveling at least 100 miles per hour, and then you can jump. I don't need to jump just yet, though. Now I need to jump. Yeah, that seems like a very simple mechanic, but trust me, it gets Looney Tunes. Like, for example, I just prevented myself from getting butt slammed in the wall. Hitting the cars from behind slows you down, while hitting them from the front speed you up. It also helps you lose control, though. And you have to keep that jump ready at all times, just in case. That little side road isn't always there. Oh, dang, I can't believe I lived through that. And yes, you can land on them and kill them. Those little smiley face dudes, they drop oil later. Yep. Missed my jump. Such a great game. I don't know why this... I see they're starting to lay down like little oil slicks or something. The jumps get absolutely hideous. Multiple jump. Ugh. Keep my mouth shut. Alright, that's bump and jump anyway. Loves me bump and jump. It's a good game. Let's see, what other games do people not typically play? Black Widow. It's another twin-stick shooter. Any of these vector games always look really nice. They hold up well. This is another one. Left stick and start, right? There we go. So this is kind of like Robotron, only as a spider. You got to tag these little grub stakes, otherwise they turn into bigger bugs. I don't have the resolution set very well for this. It should be a lot cleaner. Certain bugs will drop off little packages too. Some of them explode, like that one. See, that one's morphing into an egg. You have to push that egg, or larva, or whatever it is, to push it before it hatches. Your goal is to push it off the screen. But that's not going to happen, apparently. There's one. Let me see if I can get that one. Nope, not fast enough. Die already. See, they like pollinate these things. Can't get a hold of it. Trying to show you what it was like to push one of these things off. Dang it. Just cannot make it happen today. This is definitely a joystick crunching game. And of course you have the obligatory challenging stage, which I just messed up. Anyway, so this is another game that doesn't get nearly enough love. Oh, Black Tiger. This is a sinkhole, this game. I could literally sit and play this game like all night. Another one of these great Capcom games. Alright, so you bust these little guys open. Sometimes there's good stuff, sometimes there's not. Those blue things are not good. Obviously. Oops. Ugh. You have a couple levels of armor in here. Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Dang it. That money actually comes in handy. Okay, you open that chest, sometimes they're booby-trapped. And you can see I've lost my armor. This is another one of those cool games that, oh good, there's money in there. Oh! Wall trap. I like games with the destructive armor. Alright, up we go. Finish this off here. Boop, nope, up we go. Dang it. Save this guy. Maybe he'll give me some Zini coins. A lot of times there are hidden places on the walls. It's been a while. Oh, crap. At least I didn't die. About to, though. Off. I'm dead. Weak. Yeah, that's a game you get sucked into. All right. Let's see, what else do we have here? There's old Bagman. That's another one that never gets any love. Do I have Afterburner working on here? I think I do, yeah. These are always good ones to try out your emulators with, too. This is what passed for 3D, folks. It's true. I made it smooth, though. Oh no, we're going down. Ghosts and Goblins. We have a request. Yeah, you'll see me get my butt handed to me on Ghosts and Goblins. Oops. A little too overzealous. Ghosts and Goblins it is. I wish I were better at this game. It was either the Amiga or the Commodore 64 had a really, really good version of this. I think it was the Amiga. So this is another one where your armor kind of goes down. I love the way the guys come out of the ground. It's just a cool game in general. Pick up little goodies. That was close. Die, bird. Crap. I knew that was coming. I'm an idiot. Crap. Yeah, it's got that synthesizer sound. I like it a lot. You get so busy playing these games, sometimes you forget to look at the background graphics or listen to the music. Because I didn't say I was any good at this game. I hate when that happens. Yeah, even the home version was hard. Maybe the NES, I think the NES version was really good on this too. You know what? This must have been on the Amiga because somebody was telling me that like you can't get past. The game was broken, and you couldn't get past a certain level because somebody had a trainer or something, and the game glitched out. Oddly enough, a lot of the crackers back in the Amiga days, for those of you who remember, the crackers actually fixed games. Games that were broken, along with training them, they would also fix them. I think Impossible Mission was one of those ones that originally was impossible to actually finish it. Hey! It's not Morky TV. Crap. Oh, wow. I can't believe that. Yeah, there was a lot of games that were crapped out like that on the Amiga that the crackers ended up fixing. Yeah, I told you I wasn't any good at it. Yeah. Believe me, there was no great score there. Alright. What else we got? Yeah, I could sit there and play that all day, but I don't get any better at it. Oh, here, let me show you a great game. No one has ever, I swear to God, nobody's ever played this game, but I've talked about it a million times. It's called Top Gunner. It also goes by the name Jackal on the NES, but forget that NES crap version. This is, where is it? Maybe it is under Jackal on here because it's a clone. That's peculiar. All right, let's go turn off my favorites filter. There we go. I cannot believe that I would not have that game listed as one of my favorites. All right, let's go. Oops, let's go the other way. There we go. Top. Keep going. You wouldn't think I know my ABCs when I move around here. Where is my Top Gunner? There we go. Let's add to favorites. Let me add the bootleg too. Something tells me that there was something wrong with the other one. All right, so this is cool. So in this game, this is a game of greed, man. Every game that I love a lot is all about greed. So the idea is you're working your way up this map. This is a lot better as a two-player game. All right, so you start off, you have both a basic gun, and you start off with grenades, right? The grenades are, you can only lob them like the direction you're facing, and it takes forever for them to get anywhere. You can run the guys over, always fun. Right, but you blow these little bunkers up. Some of them, like this one, any of them that shoot, typically will have a special guy. Now that gives me a weapon power-up. Now check this out. Now instead of grenades, I have short-range missiles. Oops. Sorry. Most things get... Ugh! I just lost one level of power, and I lose a guy out of my Jeep. So now I'm back to the sucky grenades. But that's okay. There's more of these. Oops. Hang on. Let's have out of practice. There we go. Used to just tear through this game. Now we're back to short range again. Alright. We're getting to the fun part here in just a minute. Ugh. Sucks. Alright. Oh, give me my guy. Now you'll notice that there's a counter up in the upper left that tells how many guys are currently in my Jeep. This is an important thing later. Now there's little people bunkers here. Alright, so I'm going to blast open these people bunkers, and I'm going to carry as many of the guys as I can. Now eventually I'll fill, but you do not want to fill all the way up. So I want to get 7 guys, and that's it. Because if not, if you fill up, you won't be able to get the special power-up weapon here in a second. But you want to have a full load when the chopper comes. Full load. Oh. Hang on. Hang on. That's the whole map right there. So you saw I got like nowhere. Hang on. You guys deserve to actually see me do something halfway decent with this. Yeah, it does have that kind of Ikari Warriors feel to it. It's Konami, right? So it's around the same time frame. I just have to get warmed up here. Hey, hey, hey! What's up? Alright. Crap. It's just gonna be one of these nights. Just can't quite get my groove on. There we go. Alright, now we're back to short-range missiles. Nah, missed. Problem is this shield controller has a lot of throw. Alright. Now we have long-range missiles. For as long as I can keep a hold of them. So the long-range missiles will go almost off the screen. Get my groove going back on here. Now, again, we've got 2 guys. You got to keep track of how many people are in the Jeep. I got 2. Alright, I'm trying not to get my ass kicked. Alright. Again, I do not want to have more than 7. There's 6. So we're going to have to leave a man behind. Well, several men behind, actually. Because I do not want to fill up. Oop. There we go, 7. Alright. Better shape here now, I think. And if you're wondering what happens if they sit around and wait too long, they send out the mega tanks. Alright. Now you'll understand why I did not fill the chopper. Alright. Because there's one more safe house up here. And I wouldn't have room for him if I'd have picked up the chopper. Or if I'd have picked up the last guy. There we go. Now I got, boom, I get my power up, and I'm full. Now the fun part comes. Try to drop these guys off with the chopper without getting my ass. Now see, now check it out. Now I've got exploding missiles. Now they explode 2 directions. If I had the best weapon, it would explode in 4 directions. And you automatically get the best weapon if you can drop all of these guys off without moving. I'm screwed. I'm gonna get shot. Come on. Come on. Come on. Ugh. Super greed. Full weapon power up, and look at the point structure I just got. Amazing. That's what you're going for. Now I'm basically frickin' Rambo now. New thing. Oh, except for I've got to remember where the crap is. Now I'm going to go down one, so at least I've got 2-way exploding shots still. Pain in the butt. It's subs. He's history. Ooh, tanks. This is a lot easier when you have a friend covering you. This is like one of the ultimate 2-player games, too. This is simultaneous player, that's why, hence the one on the Jeep. Funny story, when this game was first added to MAME, both Jeeps had a 1 on them. And I kept writing the team saying, there is something wrong. The Jeeps, one of them should have a 2 on it. Hence, why do you think there's a 1 on the Jeep? And the guy argued with me, Nikola, the guy, this guy's kind of a dick. He argued with me and he said, nope, 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 I've looked at it, it's supposed to be a 1. Both tanks have a 1. I said, that makes no sense. Well, later on they added proms to the MAME set, and all of a sudden the Jeep suddenly magically fixed to 2. And of course I could never get them to admit that that was correct, or give me credit for it. Whatever. Alright, so you got a chance to see Top Gunner. I got a little bit further that time. Alright, Top Gunner. Yeah, it's a good game though. One of those games a lot of people don't know about. Alright, let me put my well, I'll leave the filter off. But you got anything else they want to see? The problem is you get like 900 versions of every game in here when I don't have my filter on. King of Fighters, let's say. Adam's Family, Tetris. Judgment Day. Of course, then there's always Tempest. Always worth playing. Especially if you've got an analog controller. Which the Shield does. Oops. Yeah. Gotta turn the sensitivity down on this controller. A lot. It's like on harsh. Yeah. Yeah, Tempest is a great game. Especially if you're any good at, which right now I'm not. Those spikes. So the nice thing is the spikes help you kind of have a rapid fire if you shoot into them. Which is good because those red things eventually make it to the top. Yeah, the sensitivity is really rough on this. Weak. Yeah, I got high score with that crappy gameplay. What else we got here? Do I actually have a working Tekken 4? No. A lot of things that say they work that don't. Play choice. I remember people playing the living crap out of this. I never quite got into the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle craze, but man, a lot of people played this game.
Cowabunga! Fire! Hang on, Naples.
At least I got the soundtrack right. Yeah, enough of that. I just want to kill stuff. Dang it, I gotta find my buttons here. There we go. This is another one that the guys are like straight out of Rolling Thunder, right? I swear they just reused the graphics. Throw him, kick his butt. Everyone gets their butt kicked. Hey, stop barking. My listeners do not want to hear you bark. Whatever. You know, it's not bad. I mean, it does look good, doesn't it? This, especially being able to play 4 players. Any game that you could play that many people at one time was great. Let's see here. Tecmo Bowl. Try to find some more obscure ones to show you guys. Super Xevious. Super Basketball. That was always fun. It was a hard game, though. It's another one. A friend of mine used to play this all the time. He's a huge basketball fan. I always thought this was cool because you got to enter your name before the game started. So, like, this was pretty clever that they did this. They do this on a couple of games. So you got to enter your name beforehand, which I always thought was cool. At least you get to put your name up. What am I doing? I don't care. Oops. Yeah, like I'm gonna make that one. That one I might make though. Nice. So the idea is they put you in a. Oops, dang it! I've really got to remap these things. They put you like in a sudden death situation, right? So the other team has 78, you have 74. Your job is to beat them. Oops. I really got to get these controls. Got to dribble, pass. I can make this one. That's right, then you get some free throws. I forgot about this. Up.
Oh no.
Weak.
Oh no.
Yeah, so much for that. But that's pretty cool, right? That they do. Dang it! Which one's the pass button? Oh, that's it. A little late. There we go. No! No! You'd think I'd learn after a while. Sometimes these, like, Hail Mary shots will actually take. Not in this case. You lose time, too, by the way, when bad things happen like that. Go for a three-pointer here. Whoop! Boom! Oh, well, at least that guy will make it. Oh, weak. Once you reach, like, yeah, see, they just took 2 seconds off my time. So, basically, when the clock comes down, you go for it. A lot of times they'll give it to you. Watch this. They'll probably give it to me. Watch this. Oh, weak. Alright, well, that's Super Basketball. Let's see. Sunset Riders. There's so much, like, practically porn on some of these games. Street Fighter the movie work? No. Got all the Street Fighters. World. God, I love Star Trek. This is like one of my favorite games ever. I've played this on a million emulation videos. This is great. So simple. And you know, the home versions of this were insane. Let me see here. I'll probably waste a torpedo right away. Yep. Well, that wasn't a waste. At least I killed him. Alright, so the purpose of this is to protect those little star bases. The red guys shoot the bases. The pink guys come after you. And yes, it starts off very easy. You do have photon torpedoes. Now that ship will suck your warp drive if he gets too close, but he's also worth a ton of points, so you want to get him in there. And I'll show you the warp drive here. I don't remember what button I've got this thing set to. So warp drive will like take you like right away. Crap. Oops. Now, I have no shield, so the next hit will take out all of my torpedoes, so I'm going to dock. Docking automatically gives you one of everything. But it also removes how many points the starbase is worth. So now you'll see it's not worth as much. So again, it's a game of greed. You'll find almost every game that I play a lot of is about greed. Crap. Save that starbase just in time. I should probably dock, but I want the points.
Entering sector 1.6.
Alright. Time to stop being... Oops. Stop being chintzy with my... Oops, I'm out of torpedoes. Time to dock. There we go. Crap. A little short on that one. There's a minefield. This little guy drops mines off. Just gotta be careful. Get him in a good line him up, and if you're not careful and you pop one of those mines, the whole place blows up. Oops, wrong controller. Yeah. Oh crap. I am in deep crap. Oh, I'm gonna have to dock like now. Oh crap, that did not help. I am in deep crap. I can get out of this. I think. No torpedoes, no warp drive. Dead. We have not played Zookeeper yet. How nice of you to mention that. Zookeeper, Zookeeper, Zookeeper. When we speak of greed... Hey, no problem, Pidge. Take it easy, man. I'm just going to put my favorites back on. I'm sure it's still on there. There we go. Shorten that list up a little bit. There we go. Oh, it's another one of those ones where you basically have to do a soft reset to get through it. There we go. Alright, so this is real simple. This is all greed. Every single bit of this game is greed. You run around, you try to keep the animals in. But in reality, you really don't want to keep the animals in. Because they're worth a fortune to jump over them. Now, how many points you get is directly proportionate to how many animals are under there. Right, so I'm going to send him back to Valhalla because the level doesn't last too long. Hey, thanks, Sloppy. Now, so you get, like, minor points, a couple of 100 points, who cares? But if you really want to score big in this game, you got to let them out. I'm sorry, I'm not used to the throw on this controller yet. So the idea is you want to get these guys lined up. Now watch, I just covered 3 of them. That was worth $2 grand. A lot more than one of these guys caged. Sometimes it's better to jump them than even put them back. But for the sake of argument. There's some pretty good pointage in that. You could be so greedy on this level by jumping on these platforms. Yeah, this isn't going to work out. This is not going to work out well. I'm telling you, half the people were on weed when they made these games. Or possibly something stronger. There we go. Nice. Land on the top, big points, get the girl, big hero. Now it starts to get interesting, because they get a lot faster. Now there's a whole bunch of strategy in this game that if you open up a certain amount of space on the bottom and you face a certain way, they'll come out a certain direction. Now you'll notice that I managed to, like, not get hurt when I touched them. The collision detection is very, very spotty, which works very well for this game. Sometimes you can actually run through the animal. Like that. Did you see that? And still not die. So there's ways of bending these rules. There we go. That's a good jump. What's the highest jump that I've ever gotten? That's the question I always get when I play this game. I have gotten a 1 million point jump. 1,000,000 points just for one jump. It can be done. See, at some point, keeping the animals in isn't going to happen. So you might as well learn how to get the most out of this game. Let them line up. Hang out. Here we go. Oh, come on. Weak. Alright. There we go. There's a couple lined up. Literally a couple. Alright, here we go. These guys are lining up pretty well. There's a couple grand. There we go. Now in this case, I'll probably shove these guys back in the hole if I can get to it. Again, it's all about greed. God, I love greed games. This game's all about greed. Alright, I don't want to spend too much time per game. People start dropping off. What about Wizard of War? Did this game ever, like, creep anybody else out other than me? The Commodore 64 version of this was so great. Just the music and everything is just creepy as hell. That's interesting. I'm not hearing the firing sound. Very strange. Yeah, this is another two-player game that the CPU will fill in the blanks. I think they actually start firing back here. Maybe one more level. Touching the wolves won't kill you, but touching any of the invisible ones will. And yeah, you can shoot your friend over there, and he can shoot you. I wonder why that sound effect is missing. Like, the music's here, but the sound effects are gone. Oh, now the sound effects work. Oh good, he at least got him. Why isn't this... That's so weird that the bullet sound's missing. Oh, sorry, dude. Well, you know... C'est la vie. Oh, yeah, you can walk through here. Oh, dog. Where is he? Bring me the warlock. I want his head. Crazy ass game, man. I just like that everything kind of glows. The other interesting thing about this is you can only have one bullet on the screen at a time, so there's a sort of a pattern that if you sit here, you can kind of get a nice... If you sit in a short corridor, you can get a better shot pattern going. Not a great game. Creepy. Weird. I'm still curious why the sound effects aren't there. What else are on my favorite lists? Of course, Tron, but that's like practically impossible to play without a good controller. Time Pilot. This is another great game of greed, man. Again, another Konami game. These guys really had it going on with greed games. So what makes this game so greed-filled? First of all, it's great because it's like a 32-directional controller that came on the arcade game. So you got to shoot a certain number of planes to get off the level. But a parachute has still come out. There he is. Right? Now, he was worth $1,000. Of course, the next guy is going to be worth more. So you work really hard to get him. Right? That one's worth $2, etc., etc. You get how this goes. It goes up exponentially. They also come out in waves. We hear that. That was weird. Usually they come out with the parachute guy. Alright, down at the bottom left, you'll see how many more planes I've got to get rid of to clear this time era. That was weird. That one didn't have a formation come out either. It looks like a formation. By the way, the formations are worth a bunch of points too. Wow, I cannot believe I survived that. There it is. Those formations are also, see that? $2,000. $5,000. Now, this is, I mean, $5,000 is like, what, a seventh of my score already. So if I can get another one of those guys, imagine, well, okay, there's the boss, and I knew that was going to happen. Now that greed counter resets, and if I were to get another paratrooper, it would only be worth a measly $1,000. But we're not going to worry about that. We're just going to get the hell off at this time frame. Move along. Nothing to see here. Move to 1940. As you can imagine, the higher up you get, the better the planes are that you have to fight against. Eventually, you actually fight UFOs. This one has little mini bosses in between. But of course, the parachutists... Oh, I missed him. That was weird. The parachutes are always there to keep the greed factor high. There he is. And there's the squadron that accompanies him, and I'm going to miss the squadron. Yeah. So many opportunities for points lost. Dang it, there was another parachutist too. Nah. Weak. Anyway, this goes on for like 4 or 5 levels. But it's the greed of the parachutes are just insane. Of course, I haven't been able to actually get any. I've been too busy staying alive. There we go. Some kind of rhythm going here. There's one. And a formation, which I think I got him. Nope. Alright. Enough time, pilot. Good game, though. There's a Android game called Retro Pilot. I mean, it's okay. It's a lot like that game if you need something to play. Let's see. TaxScan's another weird-ass game. Come on. Oh, this one is another one of those analog ones. So you can shoot as fast as you want, but if you shoot too fast... Oops. Now, did you notice I just added a ship? You see I have 7 ships in reserve? As they get killed, I can bring them back. Oops. And occasionally they'll throw me a freebie. But of course, when they throw you the freebie, they send that guy out. Let's see if I can get this one. Nope. Missed him. So you can change formations too. I'm trying to find the button for that. That's putting a ship up. I'm telling you, we had some weird games back then, man. Oops. Pay attention here. How many guys, ships am I down to? 4? There's spawn some guys. You know what we haven't done yet is Major Havoc. Oh, come on. Ugh. There we go. A couple of ships I can get. Well, I got one. Then, of course, the Ring of Death. Oh. Sensitive. This uses a spinner control normally. I got one guy. This will be quick. How do I adjust the... Oops. I'm trying to remember how to adjust the ship formation, because you can actually get yourself into a nice tight little line. TaxScan. Here's one that a lot of people have never seen. 1977. There's a good story behind this. The local movie theater had this game. It's a discrete circuit kind of game, so yeah, the sound emulation. This is some really super old crap. I just wasted a torpedo. Oops. Let's shoot the Enterprise without hitting a planet. I don't remember it being this hard. There we go. I still think the emulation on this is completely off. But at least you can kind of get a feel for it. This is what passed for video gaming in 1977. Collision damage. See, in the arcade game, when you shot the ship, it flipped back and forth. They just reversed the sprite, or whatever they called it back then. Certain amount of fuel. Come on. Torpedo, I got 2 of them, might as well use the things. Come on. Ninja Baseball Batman. Is that a game? I am not familiar with that game. Alright, enough of this. I can only handle so much of the discrete graphics. But it's always worth looking at. Spelunker wasn't all that fun as an arcade game. Skull and Crossbones was pretty good. A lot of people have never seen that one. Sloppy, am I supposed to be... Is that a legit game? Yeah, let me turn off the favorite filter and we'll take a look. I know it's a little, the chat's lagged. Ninja... Let's see. It doesn't necessarily mean I've got the ROM set for it, but we'll look. There should be a way to jump to a letter. Have to get through 900 mahjongs. All right. Ninja. Well, there it is. You know, I may have never played this game. Let's take a look. Glad I don't have epilepsy. I have a seizure. Of course. I have definitely not played this. Cool. Alright. Player select. Alright. Let's see. Stolen items. Oh, is this like a beat 'em up? Oh, this is cool. This is fairly twisted. I could see somebody passing the Duchy. Let's do some of this. Oh, nice. It's essentially Dungeons and Dragons, but with like scary as hell looking baseballs. Yeah, I do not believe I've ever played this. This is cool. Have anything else special I can do here? Other than get dead? Okay, throw. Get off. Yeah, everybody loves Mahjong, especially if it's like adult Mahjong. This is great. I mean, it's just like, it's so funny. There's like a definitive formula to these beat 'em ups. How do I get that? There we go. Grab them, kick them. Oh, this is different. Do I fall through there? No. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay. All right. Figure this out. You and the kids love this game or Mahjong? I actually tried to shake the controller. That's the Wii generation for you. I recognize that laugh. What else is that laugh from? Another game or something. Ooh. Of course, I have to not be hit when I do that. Alright. I gotta be in for another one here. Nice! Of course, it's not helping much. My kid and I'd play this. You know what that laugh sounds like? It sounds like it's from Narc. It sounds like it's that, the Killer Clowns. Yeah, but aren't they all? They're all final. They're all Final Fight / Double Dragon / Ninja Gaiden / Uh-oh. Don't you love the translation? Windy Plain. Oops. I don't know what that is, but I bet I want it. Oh, nice! Send in the girls. Die already, my goodness. Streets of Rage, yeah. Bad dudes. Oh, you know I haven't played tonight is RoboCop. That's always a fun game too. That's another game that I played all the way through finally in MAME. It's one of those things you have to put on your bucket list. Hey, it looks like a hot dog. Some fries, an extra bat. Nice. Hey, well, thanks for sharing this one. I'll have to add this to my favorites list. It's pretty good. Yeah, let me add that one real quick. I would definitely play that again. What were we just talking about? Talking about me getting an email, apparently. Neo Geo, Mr. Do. Oh, we were talking about RoboCop. Here, let me turn my filter back on. I just want to have to skim through all this. All right. Let's go the other way. Oops. Say, surely I have RoboCop on here. This was another one that the Amiga version was like great. I think the didn't the SNES I think had a really good version of this too. The good RoboCop. Drop it. Oops. Forgot about the bikes. Ooh. That's from that sound. That's from Heavy Barrel. That was another game I played the crap out of. Ah. Passenger seat radio? Probably this week sometime. I just haven't been making good notes, and I just hate doing a show completely off the cuff. And you can go to Spreaker.com, and search for Passenger Seat Radio. I do a podcast about once a week-ish or so. Social commentary, what's going on in life. You know what's such a great game is Popeye. This is another one that Nintendo will probably get my freaking thing booted off YouTube for, but again, the Amiga actually had like the greatest version of this. It was shareware of all things. It was a shareware Popeye game. So the idea is you got to collect these hearts. If they get to the bottom, oop! Don't let Bluto get you. Hey, shut up. And yes, you can punch. But punching, what's his name? Brutus or Bluto? I don't remember. Anyway. You can punch his things, but you can't really punch him. Spinach time. Until, of course, you have the spinach. Then you can beat him like a redheaded stepchild. Get over here. It also pauses the hearts and gives you an opportunity to get caught up. These are brilliant games. I mean, the simplicity yet... Yeah, Apple hasn't pissed me off lately, so I don't have anything fun to talk about with them. Well, I could probably smack the Apple Watch around a little bit. No. I am going to get dead. Alright, enough Popeye. What else do we want to play? What else do we want to see here? I can just sit here and keep showing you Pure Pack Pack-Rat. No one's played this game either. I love Peter Pack-Rat. This is another hard-ass game. This is one of the Atari, System 2 games? Graphics were great. Music was fantastic. Yeah, we'll go with easy. So the goal is to take your little Pack-Rat around and gather the items required without getting yourself killed. Up we go. Stun the dog. So these tubes will take you out to different locations. You just never know where they're going to bring you out. Oops. Oh, good call on Puyan, dude. So anyway, you pick up these objects and you get them back to your nest. You don't have to carry them all with you. You can take them back one at a time. I just get greedy. If you stun that one of the flying insects, you can have them take them over and fly you back to your nest. There we go. I recently introduced my son to Puyan. This one's crazy. Let's do this level real quick. So you do have some weapons you can kind of use. Alright, enough of that. I'm with you. I'm thinking Puyan. Yeah, we're close. What was the other name this game went by? I think it was another Amiga or Commodore 64 game. My son, like, literally almost threw the controller playing this game. So much fun watching him get annoyed at old games. So this is the legendary Puyan. Oh, shit. So out of practice. Alright, so you can shoot these little arrows. You can't let the wolves get to the bottom or they come take your kids, right? So you pop them and you send them to Valhalla, where they belong. Obviously they shoot back. I don't know what that is they're throwing. I'm sure there's a wiki somewhere that'll tell you all about it. Now at the top, this is the special meat. Ugh. I didn't get my special meat. The special meat is, you know, sort of your super weapon. It only shows up every now and then. Usually when you can't use it, or can't get to it. Ah, missed. Is that what those... Is that not actually meat? It's candy bars? I don't know, but I'm getting the candy bar. Every time I play this, I think of Kangaroo, and I don't know why. It's probably from the same same engine, same graphics board. Dang it. Alright, I'm obviously not in the mood for Puyan. Wish Police Trainer worked well enough. Oh, Phoenix. Along with that Starship 1 game, good old Phoenix was always present at the movie theater. I always like the music, kind of atmospheric. It's another one of those games that more fun than it should be. Oh. Panic. Panic to use the shield. I think I made a good choice on that one. There we go. Come on. Man, it's like Stevie Wonder's playing this. There we go. Finally. Good God. There's something about the last level that determines how fast you get to fire on this level. Like, notice, like, right now I'm firing like a madman. Sometimes they don't give you that kind of rapid fire, and I never figured out the pattern as to what causes Maybe if you die on the first level, they figured we better give you something. It's like the free crackberry hits on mobile games, right? It's like, you know, I hit the button. I hit the shield button. Just getting too old for this, I guess. Come on. Yeah. I swear in this game, help me out, Sloppy. This game in the arcade, when you shot the birds in the wing, it sounded a lot... Okay, that sounds about right. Hey, later, Sloppy. Thanks for dropping in, man. I could play... I could show you some cool Mr. Do stuff. So Mr. Do is another great game of greed. So the idea is you're playing this wizard guy. I don't even know what these guys are, but I'm going to show you a pretty neat technique here on this first level. So you use these guys to block them in. As they're about to change... my timing's a little off. Close enough. Okay, so I'm not going to show you something cool. I'm going to show you missing my window. Well, I might make it. Alright. So there's a couple different ways to clear these levels, right? You can either kill all the guys, which is what I just did, or you can eat all the fruit, which is a sucker's game, because the points are all killing these guys. Up at the top, you got that weird little extra thing. You gotta wait. As soon as they start burrowing, you gotta dump it. Spell the letters for extra, you get an extra guy. Apples, of course. That was so weak. Usually you can shoot right through that wall. Alright, so you set them up, wait for one of them to start spawning, and then you dink them all. The more of them you kill with one shot, the more points they're worth, of course. You kill enough of them and it sends out one of the letter guys at the top. I'm having some trouble with the D-pad. I think that's what my problem is tonight. Alright. So we're going to do the same old trick. We're going to get some guys over here. Getting a little smarter. So when you get this thing in the middle, it sends out a letter, but he brings minions with him. Where the hell those things are. Alright, it's definitely getting too late for me to be playing games. Alright, so you can pull this trick over and over again, by the way, as long as you have a free apple. They get stuck on the apple as long as it's sticking out a little bit. I'll get them all with this one. Oh, almost. I'm going to send this guy back out. There we go. Told you could shoot through the wall. This might work out, or it might not. Alright, let me do that first level again and see if I can at least show you what that first level looks like when you just breeze through it. Yeah, come on. So you bring this first apple over. Oh, dang it. Now, I'm definitely... This D-pad is killing me. I'm just totally ruining it. Yeah, I might have to hook up the Nyko. Just can't quite get the feel with this. Now, let me try the analog. Oh, that's not gonna work. I got him trapped up there. That's okay. This will work. See, that's such crap. That ball does that all the time. Oh, it's pretty simple, man. I've got a full instruction help thing I can send to you. I used to play it on the Shield until I got the Android TV. And he's gonna eat that. Salute. Yeah, man, it's not that hard, dude. I'm so screwed. All right. Obviously, I'm just not in the Twitch gaming mood here. Let's see. We haven't done Major Havoc yet tonight. It's almost a have to play. This is another one where you really have to have a spinner. But we'll fake it. Play a little game of Breakout. And land on the white platform. Then take your little creepy guy out here. This is harder than it looks. You gotta ignite that thing and then you gotta get out of here. I make this look a lot easier than it is. Don't worry, the next level I'll get... Oh, crap. 16 seconds and it's all over. The roller works a lot better for this game. Are you just gonna sit there and shoot that right here by me? Weak. Here, let me jump in the channel here on my laptop and see if I can get you a link to get you started on MAME, dude. Meanwhile, you can listen to my Morkies chewing plastic. Let's see. General help, specific emulators. Alright. This might take me a minute. I'm in the process of moving everything over to the NVidia Shield Zone, so let's see here. I'll have to give you a direct link. Here, let's see. I think this will work. Specific game questions. Oh, yeah, here. This will help you out. Let me get this and cut it and paste it into the channel here. Ugh. Sounds like the neck's being chewed on back here. Almost there. Sorry for the delay. There you go. Take a look at that. See if that helps you out. If not, go to NVidiaShieldZone.com and hit the comment. Send me a email address or something to get a hold of you, and I'll help you through it. Super easy, man. Just a couple of small things you have to figure out, a couple of little niggles, and you'll be all set. All right, I got to play a little bit of Kroll, and then I'm going to wrap it up. I interviewed this guy that did the sound for this machine. It's very distinctive. I like it. So based on the video game, or based on the movie, you have to collect the pieces of the glaive. Always good to get the ones on top first. Maybe not. Go down here. No problem. If any of the files may be mislinked, if they are, just let me know and I'll make sure you get them. Yes. Oh, 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 oh. Weird sound effects on this game. I love it. Oh, don't kill my guys. Weak. Whatever. Alright. Well, I guess I've had enough for one night, huh? Of course, somebody just popped back in. Now I want to sit and play some more. What have I not played tonight? There's always Gyrus. Frontline, that's kind of an unusual one. See, I find another cool one to leave everybody with. Something unusual. Canyon Bomber. Do. What are we gonna do? Back to the bottom. Guess we could do some more Zookeeper. I didn't really get a good round of that. Weak. Yeah, this wasn't going to go well. Yeah, forget about landing on the platform. Just get me the hell out of there. Yeah, you weren't supposed to go that way. All right, that's enough for me. I've had enough for tonight. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed a look at MAME night on the Shield Android TV. And be sure to check out NVidiaShieldZone.com. Check out our YouTube channel, NVIDIA Shield Zone. Blah, blah, blah. Plug, plug, plug. We'll talk